Hello. Today we're doing Edgar Gregor at request of someone from last stream. And I wanted to do Summon Gregor ID to use the Arknights ego while we still have the Arknights pack. So that's the plan for today. Support passive-wise, I am most concerned about keeping this guy alive, because he has low health and potentially even gives himself fragile. So for anyone that has multiple choices, I'll be choosing the one that can help me stay alive, which is going to be healing and resistance. Which means T-Corp gone. I could keep Lob Remnant Faust. If I'm using 2 skill 3s and my evade, it will give my evade power. So sure, I'll keep that. And the rest of these are probably fine. I'll keep Ring Yisong in case I want to use Solemn Lament, give me sanity mid-clash. And actually, for the same reason, I'll switch over to Butler Faust here. Where is she? Let's begin. Taking every grace as usual. I'll take Sinking Gifts. And so, something I want to try today. Normally I don't go for this fusion, but I think I'll give it a try. I see a lot of people saying that they go for it. I just don't think it's worth it. But I haven't actually tried it out, so we'll do that today. Which means our floor 1 is going to be Automated Factory, going for pink shoes. Hopefully we can get that to show up. Yeah. Oh, and Grey Coat as a floor reward is great. Okay, no, we just get Grey Coat here. I mean, that works as well. I'll take Grey Coat anytime it's offered. So yes, we have very little health between our maximum and our stagger. And I am Fatal Yellow. I forgot to look at you guys, but I think I have the ones I wanted. We might end up having to use Superbia, but hopefully we're fine. I do fatal damage, so I can at least stagger them. And I do have the Manor box, since I'm not going to the Manor. How was I slower than 2 of them? Like, actually, how is that possible? I had a haste, so my speed range was 4 to 12, and theirs is 2 to 6. Okay, they're faster than I thought, but it's still surprising. Again, that is 2 of them faster than me. It's, wow. I do like the sheer amount of sinking potency that this gift can give me. Just applying 3 every time I take damage. It's going to be largely pointless on the later floors because every enemy will just be minus 45 anyway, but it's at least a little fun at the start here. How am I've gotten like 5 speed when my range is 4 to 12, 3 turns in a row here. That's crazy. Grey Coat is already proving itself to be one of the best solo gifts. Getting me through this first fight without any struggle, even though I'm lost or slot fatal. The plan is to go to at least 2 of the new theme packs today. I'm not sure about fighting Cromer with this guy. But if the run feels strong, I might go there on like floor 12. Oh, and we even get a resource gift. I mean, this is a good start for the run to end up being strong. If I can just get a prestige card early, then I should be able to make something work here.
내게 바쳐주지.
I didn't actually realize that I self-fuel this ego. Haven't used it very much, but that's something to keep in mind, I guess.
검날 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 검날 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 여기가 lep서. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
It's very kind of this guy to just leave and give me a few turns to get my skill slots up. I'd say he makes it a fair fight, but it's unfair for him if anything. We already have such a high sinking stack.
이 전투에 너무 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 검날 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 애도의 시간이군.
And another fight. This. How are they faster than me again? Why am I low rolling speed every single turn?
여기가 없어. 검날 내게 바쳐주지. 이 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
Yeah, okay. Since I'm trying to get the Hoarfrost footprint, I don't have Needle and Thread, so I really hope that that shows up in my Hell's Chicken 4.
검날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀어. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀어. 검날 내게 바쳐주지. 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
This might be the best identity that I've used the least. Like, I have very rarely fielded Edgar Gregor, but he is pretty good, and I think he still gets used in, like, optimal sinking teams. He's at least an option. Poised cost. Let's pick up this. Yeah, it's a lot of... Oh, I should do this to pass checks with everyone else. Can we get the skill replace? No, that's fine. Sell that for interest, and 98% chance for a super shop on Hell's Chicken. Hopefully we don't get too percented here.
애도의 시간이군.
we're unlucky. We have the long fight instead of the short one.
내게 바쳐주지. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 엽석이군. 이 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
Still don't know what actually triggers the combat event here that lets you get rid of the surgery. I think you have to, like, kill the main guy once, but I'm not exactly sure.
여기가 엽석이군.
You might just have to kill any of them. Hello, bug.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 이 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
We're playing plus coin boost the man today.
여기가 엽석이군. 겁날 내게 바친 이 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 엽석이군. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
I'm excited to get like a bunch of skill trees on this guy.
여기가
'Cause, like I said, I've never done this solo, but it should be pretty fun to just have 7 plus coin boost. I already got Grey Coat, so I'll just take Lithograph, even more healing. I'm going to try to reroll for hopefully Needle and Thread to show up as the floor reward, and it does. And then we get Tango Marinade. Okay, this run has passed the RNG check at the start. We get to have a good run here.
애도의 시간이군. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 엽석이군.
Then the event triggers. Did you mean to send another message first?
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
It can be the same one twice or two once. Okay, so activate surgery twice total.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀어.
The earliest you can kill is on turn 4, yeah, except for back when you could just restart the fight and remove their surgery. Then you could kill on turn 1. Who's up chickening the chicken? Not today. Chicken is not chicken today. We missed that event.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 애도의 시간이군.
Gregor the single coin guy. Yeah, he gets all the plus coin boost for his single coin skill.
겁날
Incredible value.
내게 바쳐주지.
Yeah, okay, I was just making sure that these enemies have 5 tremor on headset and no tremor count anywhere.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡수비군. 겁날 내게 바쳐진 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 어제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 때.
Yeah, I'm not saying it does nothing, but it doesn't do much.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
2 coin skill 2 is definitely going to make this a bit slower of a start, but hopefully I have almost all skill 3s soon enough. And with such a fast skill 3 animation, the middle floors might actually go quickly here. Just need to hit those skill replaces.
내게 바치는 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
This kit is a bit strange for sure. You get plus coin boost with your 4 coin skill, but that's your skill 3. So if you want to use that on, your skill 3, you have to wait until turn 5 at the earliest. Otherwise, you're just getting a 2 coin skill at best.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
I at least get the idea of like sinking count positive skill 2 and then sinking payoff skill 3.
전투의 명예 따위에 어제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
I don't like that it has true RNG on the skill 3 though. 50% chance to not consume the sinking.
내가 남길 말이 있나?
Like, I get that the whole game is RNG with coin flips or whatever, but having a straight 50-50 with no way to change it is... it's interesting.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 어제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 어제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 어제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
I like the idea of his kit, I suppose, and like his passive, but unfortunately his passive is very useless in Mirror Dungeon. Actually, it's worse than useless, because I'll always have maximum damage up, and so all it can do is give me fragile. There's some resource gifts, okay. Hit contaminated needle and thread? Probably not. We do, okay. And then I get to fuse this for a free tier 4. She-Fast was made for her Thoracalc. She-Fast was made to put as many 4s into a kit as possible without thinking about anything else. They had one goal in mind when making She-Fast, and they accomplished it.
해도의 시간이군. 검날 내게 바쳐주지.
She Faust was in fact defeated. Wow, they did so much insanity damage to me. How am I on 3?
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Faust was 2 dead weeks, yeah. More or less. And I can't make out a banner that's too good during the Arknights collab, I guess.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Oh!
여기가
Absorbing Sinking actually gives it to me.
하나를 찔렀어.
I honestly didn't realize that. I thought it just meant it got rid of it from the enemy, but I guess it would say consume then.
내가 남길 말이.
Huh. Okay, yeah. And then maybe this was not the right run to try out this fusion gift that gives me sinking.
검날
But it shouldn't matter once I get faith, I guess.
하나를 찔러보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
You know, maybe I can actually use that. I can use that to self-corrode against Cromer in Mirror Dungeon Extreme. That's the plan. Haven't used Absorb on anything else yet, and I've like never actually played this ID, so I didn't realize that's how that worked. Floor 3, you know what that means. Golden Urn is cool.
해도의 시간이군.
Yeah, they haven't used Absorb anywhere else that I know of.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Having no skill replace yet for full stop is a little worrying, because this, unironically, is a good chance this is the hardest floor of the run.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Yeah, most of the time it probably won't do much since I'll just be at 4 to 5 anyways.
하나를 찔렀어.
Especially since it takes the 3 resonance. Time to inflict charge and absorb it off the enemy.
검날
Doesn't AEDD Gregor do something like that? It's been a while since I paid attention to that ego. Or it prioritizes the character with the most charge or something.
하나를 찔렀어. 검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Yeah, Spark Discharge. So yeah, I guess we could talk about Warp Heathcliff a bit. I really didn't think he would exist. Oh, it's ego passive, consumes charge count and gives charge to allies. Yeah, okay, that sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe if Gregor like ever gets a real charge ID, because First Spanner is not a real ID. Always bet on Warp ID. I guess they just have to keep up Warp having the most identities. Yeah. I don't remember making a bet because.
해냈다.
You know, I just said Heathcliff fans in shambles. There's no way he's getting Valpurgis when he just got it, and there's no way they give him 2 IDs in the same event. But then here we are.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
I feel like Olympus has been breaking a lot of their rules recently. Like last season is when we first got multiple IDs for the same center within a season with Fire Fist Gregor, and now we're getting Warp Heathcliff for 2 IDs in the same event. Next thing you know, we're going to get 2 season capstone IDs. 2 versions of Ryoshu. And yeah, I also kind of didn't expect a Cassetti ID, because I thought, okay, if they were going to make a Cassetti ID, they would have done it the first time around. So for some reason they don't want to. But I'm happy to see him actually get an ID now. Maybe they just didn't want him to be our first Blood Fiend. We're going to throw out one of these here. Yeah, Church of Gears moment. They can just decide to kill you sometimes. Let's just reduce their numbers a bit. Like, why is it the skill that reuses based on smoke? Why is that the skill that inflicts the smoke? I don't get it. Consume all smoke itself.
겁나. 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 어제 하늘을 찔렀어.
I'm so glad these guys have sanity. If those were all 50-50s, this would be so much more annoying to solo. They aren't an MDE encounter now, but Green Dawn is. And it's somewhat bad. It's pretty similar to this with their 4-coin skills, but at least it's not smoke reuse. Can we get the smoking pipe? I'll take Emerald Elytra. I do not want smoke reuse in MDE. There's Prestige card, okay. If I get Dark Flame Smoking Pipe here, we're like perfect. There's a skill replace. Show me it. I believe I can do like 2 more before I'll feel terrible about this. Come on. Golden Urn is like, I won't say no. What do I fuse? Maybe if I just fuse a tier 4, it will happen to give it to me as a tier 3. No. Well, I guess we don't get our 2 attack power up today. And we wasted a lot of money, but we got the early economy to make up for it. Like, it really gives me all these Pierce gifts, but not the one that I want. I'll sell this for interest because I don't need it yet, and I will sadly move on. I guess I have one more chance for the gift at the very end of the floor. But chances are we're going without it today. I want to try this out.
내게 바쳐주지. 눈부시지 않다고 두려워하지 마라.
And since this is the hardest floor of the run, now is the best time to try it. How many vapors? 3. How many heads rolls? Okay, enough to kill me. Got it. Thanks, Church of Gears.
그 사람을 볼 수 있는 건가?
Okay, only 2 vapors. Hopefully I don't die of turn 1 to the hay.
내게 바쳐주지. 눈부시지 않다고 두려워하지 마라.
It's an unfocused encounter, so I can't evade. I could, like, kill 3 of them with Song Element, but I want to try out the Ego.
얼마나 비었겠나.
That's another tab. Yeah.
안개가 걷히고 꿈속에서만 그리워.
Or did you mean them evading? I'm not sure. I need some of them to evade turn 1 for me to live. There we go. 2 evades, 1 vapor. That should be good enough.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 눈부시지 않다. 두려워하지 마라.
Oh, that's a lot of smoke they gave me.
고작 여기서 쓰러진다면 그놈들 얼마나 비었겠나.
We lived. And I just need to full heal with Gregor, right? I don't know how much it's going to do
내게
for me.
바쳐주지. 내 전투에 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
That might be enough.
어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가
Alright, we stabilized, and now we can't stagger,
Yeah,
so...
어제
Unless literally all of them try to use Vapor next turn, we should be fine. And I guess when I see a lot of them using Vapor, I'll throw out the Brilliant Glory. Actually, I think I'll just do it now. That's a lot of damage.
겁날
Let's see. This is like my second time using this Ego.
이 검은 이 명예는 이 영광.
Yeah, I mean, basically no gifts boosting this. Right? I had Grey Coat and 5 damage up, and it did that much.
여기가 어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀어. 내 전투에 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니고 어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
I have this, because that is a
내가
slash
남길
Ego,
말이야.
right? Yeah, okay. So we'll give the stone the credit for that damage.
내게 바쳐주지.
40 enemies, welcome to Church Years. They're really cool and fun for. Haven't seen the corrosion. Brilliant. That's a fair point. I probably haven't seen it since the trailer. I'll try to use that at some point. There are no required support passives. Some of them really help, especially if you're doing a Diechi Rodia solo, you really want Diechi V Song's passive. But yeah, a lot of the best support passives are just the base IDs.
겁날
And like random 2 stars from season 1, like Vi Sinclair. Like I think I would call the best solo support passive just base fair.
하늘을 찔렀어. 어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀어. 어제 보자. 하늘을
10% less damage
내 전투에
matters
명예
across
따위에
an entire
기대하고
run.
있는 건 아니겠지.
It's a little sad that the
내가
plus
남길
coin
말이야.
boost is only on the 4th coin of this. Because when I kill them on like the 3rd coin, that means I don't
겁나.
get it.
내게 바쳐주지.
If you're trying to do solo stuff outside of Mirror Dungeon, then there are going to be some things that would be in G-Corp Gregor. Like if you want to solo the final boss of Canto 7 and you have the whip, you're probably going to need G-Corp Gregor. But in Mirror Dungeon, you definitely don't need it. You have gifts and other ways to heal.
여기가 어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 전투 어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
Go. I think he can solo, but it's completely awful and requires like 1 in 5,000 tails rolls. But if you run him with a duo, then the fight's very easy. Because then you don't have to survive every hit on Hanwoo.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Yeah, he has the lowest health out of every 3-star in the game. So like on paper he's a really bad support, or a really bad solo ID. But then in practice, I mean, he has like 7 ways to revive. He does fine in Mirror Dungeon, but outside Mirror Dungeon he's pretty bad at it because he just dies on turn 1 or 2 if the fight's difficult. Yeah, there's a chance that I don't use my evade this entire run. Because you don't need it when you just kill everything. Clash Power and Resilience. Clash Power does nothing for counters, so if I want to go to like Ricardo on 415, it's a really good trial to take. And it's a higher tier gift as well, which will just help me out. Yeah, 7 coin power into Sol Limit. That's basically the plan. I don't want this. Now, how's the bridal look today? Is the best solo ID still just DHE? Capo Mayor is probably the best for Mirror Dungeon Extreme specifically. I'll go to Pilgrimage for sure. When it's showing the gift I want, or just when I know I can fuse it. But on floor 4, I mean, if you're soloing and you don't go to Bridal, that's just a misplay. It's double health in Mirror Dungeon Extreme.
내게 바쳐주지. 흡속이군.
Yeah, Mirror Dungeon 3 Lantern, I would be charmed this turn and then lose. I'm glad it's not that. Pilgrimage does have some really good gifts. It's going to be sad when they're gone after this week.
당연히 내가 1등 스코어지.
You thought they would stay? No, unfortunately they will be gone forever. That's why I wanted to do this run now. Actually get some use out of Unbrilliant Glory when I have the gift specifically made for it. Ah, you did do that? Alright. Not a single ego out of 114 pulls. What if I told you that was the most likely outcome? With 114 pulls... Okay, actually that's slightly above the 50% mark. So you were very slightly unlucky. For me, I got one on like my 30th pull, and then I didn't get any until my 200th pull, but that was just in time. I could pity the last one. Oh, what am I fusing? Probably slash. Sell this. And be on our way.
에도의 시간이군.
The egos and announcers have the same pull rate, but announcers are only pullable in Valpurgis.
겁날
Generally, egos are the
내게
rarest,
바쳤지.
yeah.
흡속이군.
Oh, you actually got her? You didn't have to go to 200?
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡속이군.
Okay. Well, that's good luck then. Not the usual for you. Of course the egos aren't mandatory. There are 0.5 mandatory egos in this game, and the 1/2 is Chains of Elders.
내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡속이군. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가
The ego that you like is required because it is cool. I mean, that's the whole point of egos, really, is to be cool. Or to make solos possible. Legally obligated to take brutality. I think it's also just the correct play here against base and final power. Because coin power is no power when the enemy has negative 45 sanity. Now, we'll do my refreshes to see if I can get... That's the one I want. Do I just accept it? I'll just accept it. I could go for the lantern, but maybe I'll just get it from an event. Wow, I can't see any of the events here. That means they're gonna all be in a line vertically on row 3.
에도의 시간이군.
So I'm probably only getting to go to 1. Yeah, let's go for 3 power.
겁날
I
내게
didn't die because of
바쳐주지.
that.
여기가 어제 하늘을 찔렀어.
So I have to confess something. I did not do my mandatory reading. If I corrode this, can it just be used as an attack first thing?
내게 바쳐주지. 인천 뒤 어제부터 하늘을 찔렀어.
Looks like it can. Okay, so I do have an option for a turn 1 Needle and Dread Stagger. That just didn't do more coins because they top hit, I think. Something you hate about this movie is him doing too much damage when they die before the last coin. Yeah, him and Liu Ishmael share that problem.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가
Either you kill them before you even use the last coin, or you kill them on the 3rd coin and not the 4th. Or they barely survive the first skill and then die to the first coin of the next. It's hard for the skill 4 kill to line up.
내게 바쳐주지. 어제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 여기
I can already tell that I'm going to feel extremely powerful on the later floors.
찔렀어.
I'm just using the skill 3 5+ coin boost. It's going to be great.
겁날. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀어. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀어. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I still can't see any of the events, so they're all just going to be right here. That's unlucky.
애도의 시간이군.
Oh, wait a sec. This costs like no resources? Why is this so cheap?
내가 남길 말이 있나?
It's just like that as a baseline? Okay. Didn't realize this only costs 7.
겁날. 내게 바쳐주지.
And Volpurgis 500 will get a Black Silence ID. Yeah, and it will be for Heathcliff, of course.
그리워야 갈수 없는 이 시대 꿈에 허명해. 괜찮은데.
Well, no. It's not because you have to use it twice, really, because the first time it costs 3 resources. They reduce it by, like, even less. The first time used in a battle consumed less. I just didn't realize that the normal one was so few still. Anyway. Get that guy out of here.
내게 바쳐주지.
Gregor Ego is just some guy that isn't in the story, yeah. I don't even know if he was
엽석일걸.
mentioned. Or, well, wait, didn't they use the Gregor Ego? Like, wasn't that the second one that got used? So I guess he was mentioned there.
겁날. 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀어. 여기가 엽서지 보자. 하나를 찔렀어.
I'm so nervous. So staggered. Oh wait, no, I wasn't staggered. Yeah, this thing's passive made me not even stagger. I'm actually curious now. I kind of want to let them stagger me. I'm going to not use Greycoat. I want to see if I still have this on the stagger, this once per encounter. In theory, I feel like I should. But you think I'm gonna trust Project Moon on that?
내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 내 전투 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건
I
아니겠지.
heal too much though. I just take too little damage. They're hitting me for 1. I'm not going to get to test it yet. Oh well.
겁날. 내게
Cali
바쳐주지.
Quixote.
여기가 어제 보자.
Maybe someday.
찔렀을 뿐.
Maybe for 5 years of Olympus Company anniversary, we'll get one of those most, like, expected IDs of all time. would be Bina? I feel like there isn't a great Bina comparison in
하늘을
this.
찔렀어.
Like, who gets really philosophical? Like, is Faust really the closest it gets? Otis, okay, Otis is Earring, yeah. Confirmed Arbiter, guys.
여기가 엽서.
He's like 35 pixels of Earring. It's
엽서.
enough evidence for me.
어디 보자. 하늘을 찔렀어. 여기가
I
엽서.
have an evade. Do I need it though? Why evade when I could kill things? The best defense is an overwhelming
겁나.
offense.
내게 받쳐주지. 어디 보자. 하늘을 찔렀어. 여기가 엽서. 하늘을 찔렀어. 어디 보자. 하늘을 찔러보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 어디 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Mission accomplished.
Look at that. All 3 events lined up just to taunt me.
애도의 시간이군.
At least it's not on Hell's Chicken. I am tired of wasting my time. So I will just use this.
겁날. 내게 받쳐주지. 그 믿음은 헛된 바람일 뿐이잖아. 내려놓고 그저 퉁자. 겁날. 내게 받쳐주지. 그 믿음은 헛된 바람일 뿐이잖아.
I wonder if Sharp Needle and Thread is the best ego gift. Because it's pretty insane to just do 4 times as much damage.
겁날. 내게 받쳐주지. 엽서지 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 어지 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Mission accomplished.
I guess it doesn't really help in like a single boss though. Something that doesn't help very much everywhere. I can't give it the title of best ego gift. Not doing anything against the 415 Lei Hang.
이번 업무도 여유 있게 해냈지.
Okay, there's a few cool gifts that could show up here. And of course, I'm still looking for a skill replace. Seems we are not so lucky today. I'll work on making my lunar memory pieces, so the other rocks. Oh, that's nice. For a while I thought this gift was like going to be useless in MDE because it doesn't work when you lower your sanity cap, but it still works for turn 1 if you heal at the shop, and you know, turn 1 is the most important turn or whatever, so I don't think it's that bad. I'll just sell max my interest, and I have both fusion gifts early, so I can go ahead and do this.
에도의 시간이군.
How many turns to kill mares? Probably like 5?
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
I have not made Clear Mirror yet. Is this hitting her? Yes, okay, we'll do it. Oh, wait, she's clash priority in this fight. Whatever.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 믿음은 헛된 문제 내려놓고
I realize I have an evade. I want to do this quickly. Floors 3 through 12 are a cutscene in terms of difficulty. Even if I get staggered, I just have the manner box to unstagger me.
여기가 흡속인군. 여기가 흡속인군.
If I wasn't stuck with a skill 1 here, I could have staggered her. One damage.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
The damage button is the optimal way to do this fight.
하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
Mission accomplished.
Unfortunately, that's tied to final power up, but I'm taking it still, and I'm legally required to take brutality. So here we go. Now we have options of things to look for. Does anything pop out at me? I have like a +1 because I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I have 1 extra. I could go here and get a slash power up and a lust power up. That's probably what I want. So that's all 5 floors I'm going to. And we can go there now. Try to get both hilts. Can anyone pass this on my team? Pride and Wrath, Lust and Gloom. I don't know how high you have to roll for these. I think they're, like, basically impossible. But if I had to guess, I have a better chance on Pride and Wrath. Maybe? Oh wait, yeah, you're here. You're actually from this. Okay, you failed.
사람 되는 것
Well,
말곤 좀 서툴다고 했잖냐.
okay, but surely you don't fail this one, right? I'll leave you your chance for redemption. Okay.
뭐냐?
There's one
왁하실쯤
of them.
되시면 이런 건 식은 죽 먹기지.
에도의 시간이군.
I did not get forced into a June fight, so that's nice.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 어디 보자. 하나를 찔렀어. 겁나를
4-6?
내게
Correct.
바쳐주지.
Yeah, 4-6.
전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
We went to Arknights on 4-5.
여기가
Will that kill him? It might. Maybe I get to do
겁나.
the evade trick here.
내게 바쳐주지. 전투의 명예 따위에 기대하고
Oh
있는
yeah,
건
with dread
아니겠지.
kills. So I should be evading everything, even though this is an unfocused fight,
여기가
because my evade's already died. That guy rolled 3 heads on -45 sanity. Did I see that right? Or was he not -45? He might have been like -20. I think it was this guy at -40, which is crazy.
겁나 내게 바쳐주지.
The bleed these enemies inflict is kind of crazy.
어디 보자.
Like, when I was going through the whole game solo, I realized very quickly it was just going to have to be clashable counters, no way around it.
어디 보자. 하나를 찔렀어. 어디 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
The blood bag multi-crack guys inflict even more bleed. They inflict like 8/5 on one of their moves, and they all use it turn 1. They're programmed to, because it's their charge move. So if you're fighting like 3 of them, you just get 24/15 bleed immediately, and that just kills you.
겁나 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가
Let me just speed this up.
겁나 내게 바쳐주지.
One of these days I'll try to actually do like a solo speedrun. I'm not sure what ID would be the best for it though.
내게 바쳐주지.
Because you might think like, oh, just use the best solo ID, but
하나를 찔렀어.
Capo Mayor has a pretty long animation time on his skill tree too.
내 전투에 어디 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 여기가 어디 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
So I'm looking for the other slash gift. I'm going to buy this just so it doesn't show up in this shop. Don't need bleed. I don't need those. I'll take this. How many slash gifts are there in the pool? Not too many, okay. So far we've been unlucky on the memories fusions, and we've gotten both of the wrong tier 4s first. So we can't get a super early lunar memories. What do I even get rid of here? No, this is like useless. Okay. I fused for poise and it gives me that. Okay, well, that's upsetting. Can I get useful gifts? I'll take these. I guess I can do enhancing. going into the Kim fight, which can be annoying to solo. Worst case, I do have my evade though.
에도의 시간이군.
It was -40, okay.
겁나.
You have to go now.
내게 바쳐주지.
See you later tonight, probably. So yeah, oh no, we're going to be using sinking against this guy. Whatever would I do? What if we just, like, killed him?
겁나.
That's the plan?
내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡속이군.
Okay, I'm not quite doing as much damage as I would hope,
여기가 흡속이군.
but next turn we should stagger him. So as long as I don't get so much bleed that I die.
겁나. 내게 바쳐주지.
Oh wait, he has a counter.
여기가 흡속이군.
Needle and dread carries, okay.
겁나. 내게
Wow, what
바쳐주지.
a hard fight if you use a sinking ID.
하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
I say all these things like mocking people that struggle, but a lot of people, it's like their experiences from before. You could just take every grace and become so overpowered on this first floor. No coin power, unfortunate. Not getting the packs I want here. 5 whole refreshes and none of them showed up. Hi, Lunar Memories. Do I just go for that? If I go take the free Lunar Memories, I would have to give up, like, Shadow Bamboo Hat, I guess? It's like, it's cool when Lunar Memories shows up, but I really don't need it. I'll be getting every gift I want anyway. So, I'm just going to reroll it. And we'll go get Shadow Bamboo Hat.
해냈다.
애도의 시간이군. 겁나. 내게 바쳐주지.
I really need to find something to do in the middle of these runs. Like, at the start, we can talk about the ID I'm using, things that have happened in Limits in the last week. And then at the end, we'll be talking about, you know, how things are actually hard, how we're hoping to see the bosses. But in the middle here, it's just like, what is there to say? And just overwhelmingly powerful, and we've already talked about the new stuff. Not good at, like, telling stories or anything like that the real streamers do.
겁나. 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군. 겁나. 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 어제보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 어제보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
Let's see. There's coin for my skill 1s and corroded elements. I feel like I've been really unlucky with skill replaces. I've gotten 1 out of how many total refreshes? I don't think I ever, like, skipped over him. If I fuse this now, I can make Lunar Memories next floor. Okay, yeah.
애도의 시간이군.
I wonder if I can beat the sweeper with only the win rate button. The answer is yes.
겁나. 내게 받쳐주지.
Unless they're faster than me. That shouldn't happen after the first turn. Yeah, now I have 20 speed.
내게 받쳐주지. 여기가.
Still no clear mirror. I don't need it yet. I'm one-shotting the sweepers. It's fine. I'll make Lunar Memories next floor, and then the floor after that I'll probably make clear mirror.
겁나. 내게 받쳐주지.
Yeah, I could have gotten it, but like, look at this gameplay. Do I really need clear mirror right now?
여기가.
It's a tier 4 vestige, I know. But I also know that
겁나.
I'll get it eventually, and I don't need it now. So I would rather do the thing that gives me more cost long term.
하나를 찔러지. 하나를 찔렀어.
Let's call it an investment.
겁나. 내게 받쳐주지.
My skill 1s are rolling 40.
명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 걸 아니겠지. 어제부터 하나를 찔렀어. 여기가. 어제부터 하나를 찔렀어. 어제부터 하나를 찔렀어. 어제부터 하나를 찔렀어. 겁나. 내게 받쳐주지. 여기가. 어제부터 하나를 찔렀어. 겁나.
I don't understand why there's only 4 sweepers in the last wave.
하나를 찔렀어.
Like, I guess in the original fight, I think the intention is that Sijin will have died by wave 3, so there's 1 less. But they already put less sweepers in Mirror Dungeon for all of the waves.
내게 받쳐주지.
I don't think they needed to reduce it still for the last one.
어제부터 하나를 찔렀어. 여기가 없어지고 하나를 찔렀어. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀어.
Survived. Well, soloing 410 became way easier because of graces. Same for 5 when 10 dropped. I think that might have just been because of the overall changes. Am I taking... Are we doing a worst trials run? I mean, we might as well at this point. Base power, final power, coin power, all of that. Can I get what I want? Not for free. So I think at this point we go to line 1. Hope it shows the tier 4 and hope the tier 2 shows up in the shop. Okay.
저는 유능한 버틀러니까요.
Hey, free levels. Assuming I can pass the check at least.
좋은 요리법이었군.
Make lunar memories before I forget. Oh, I fused into... Okay. I guess that is somewhat likely to happen. Surely I hit my skill replace in this shop, right guys? I mean, I have so much money to spend re-rolling. And each time it's, you know, 1 in 11. So you would really think it would happen by now. Ah, there's a clear mirror. Who needs to fuse for it? It just shows up. What gifts am I even missing? It might just be at the point where I spend my money on enhancing. Yeah, the snake skin, it's a good ego gift.
애도의 시간이군.
It's the main reason I go here. Like, the tier 4 is nice, 108% more damage eventually, but I mean, this thing is how much offense level? Max 10? Like, that's so much.
겁날. 내게
Of course,
바쳤지.
you don't often actually have enough defense level for it, but
여기.
sometimes you do.
썩일군. 겁날. 내게 바쳐주지. 썩일군.
You generally pass it because it reminds you of My Form Empties. I thought My Form Empties was a cool fight when I first fought him in Railway, so I've always liked it because of that. I don't really have negative feelings for him. Wow, we're speedrunning here. Look at that. You know what? Throw in one of those.
겁날. 내게 바쳐주지.
We did not need it.
하얗고 슬픈 아이들. 그지. 애도를 표할 수밖에.
Ah, you weren't around for Railway 1, yeah. If you don't have that good first experience, I can definitely see him just being annoying in Mirror Dungeon. Okay, Rip Sinclair. Turns out you don't need to have dumb Sinclair for him to kill himself in checks.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
That's good. Do I pick that up? I don't really benefit from it. What am I mostly even looking for? I got the candle. I want my slash memory back. I can use that. Don't need this. Okay, that's two 90% fusions I've missed. My fault for trying to save Starlight, I guess. Maybe it just shows up in the shop. Also, this has to be a record for the worst luck I've gotten on skill replaces in any run by now. He has shown up one time, and we're on floor 8.
애도의 시간이군.
Floor 9 even.
검날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡수링 전투 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
One of your sloshing rounds. It's funny that you've done more than one. But yeah, having like 8 floors between skill replaces, I might be getting that on this run. We'll have to see.
내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 검날 내게 바쳐주지. 이 전투에 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 검날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 여기가 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을
Oh, I hit that guy.
검날 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을
It's sad, but I really wanted to get all skill trees on this run.
따위에 기대하고 있는 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 이제 보자. 하늘을
Maybe I should cheat slightly and kill people before my next job.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Since I think I'm going to more long packs, I could do it on time killing time if I really wanted to.
이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀어. 이 전투에 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 것. 검날 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 것. 여기가 이제 하나를 찔렀어. 겁나
Alright, time for everyone's favorite part of the run. How many skills to kill Santana? I think we're looking at 1 today, but maybe it's 2.
겁나 내가 맞춰주지.
Yeah, definitely 1. Alright. Well, more brutality. Why not? And so we're looking for killing time now to get the revive. Alright. Hopefully we find it.
해냈다.
애도의 시간이군. 겁나 내가
48.
받쳐주지. 여기가 백서지 하나를 찔렀어. 고작 여기서 쓰러진다면 그놈이 날 얼마나
I have officially taken enough coin power that it's becoming a problem.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 내 전투에 이제보자 하나를
But the
찔렀어.
more coin power you take, the less health the enemies have.
여기가 이제보자
So that's the way to
하나를
win.
찔렀어.
Oh,
내가 거치고
yeah, that's right. Their version of Moratorium. I
그
was
사람을
a bit
볼수
surprised I
있는
didn't, like, stagger on the first turn. Looks like we'll be throwing out an ego this fight.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 그 믿음은 헛된 본성을 내려놓고
Sorry for the flashbang.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 이제보자 하나를 찔렀을 뿐. 이 전투에 이제보자 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
I think this is just cost. Yeah, 240. I guess that's better than just like a random tier 2 gift that does nothing. Just gonna ego these guys as well, honestly.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지.
Don't feel like fighting 4 coin fatal move.
그 믿음은 헛된 본성을 내려놓고 흔들리지. 겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 내 전투에 영웅 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지. 여기가 이제부터 하나를
The things I
찔렀어.
still need. I need to make my slashing memory again. That's the big one. I don't have red Gasipium yet.
겁나를 이제부터 하나를
I
찔렀어.
think that's mostly it. I need to fuse my Jolly plushie. That's what I'll start with. And I need to actually hit my skill replace, but we might be a bit too late for that one. So I'll buy this, but I probably won't buy anything else that isn't the investigator badge. Because I really want to get that. Okay, we got it. Now I can buy stuff. Rags, I guess, works on me. Bit more damage. This piece of relationship, it always shows up on time. I do not have tremor. Like, how hard is it to get a skill replace? I'm gonna have to actually, like, do some statistics on this after the run. This is getting ridiculous. It's my last floor to spend cost while it's still cheap, so time to enhance everything. I should fuse this again. Even need to infuse most of my sinking gifts. I'm keeping up the stack just fine. I think that's... yeah, I can actually just enhance everything. I got enough refunds. Like, not literally everything, but almost everything.
에도의 시간이군.
You think we can kill the Time Ripper in 3 turns?
겁나
Because I do.
내게 받쳐주지. 그 믿음은 헛된 믿음이잖아. 내가 놓고 그저 편지.
Actually, let's see if we can get him in 2 turns. It's extremely unnecessary, but we can try.
겁나 내게 받쳐주지. 그리고 그 시대꿈에 허명에 그치만
That should do it. Let's see, let's try it. Yeah. Alright. 2 turns. Extreme mode. Give me Clash Power Resilient. Okay, so I will be trying out some of the new packs, but first I have to go get my embers from line 3.
에도의 시간이군.
I'm very curious if I can one-turn this guy with Unbrilliant Glory, so I'm going to try. Is it hitting all of his birds? not even close. Never mind. We're not trying that.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 없어질걸.
I remember when this was the hardest boss to solo in the game. It was a long time ago.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 없어질걸. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Things have changed a lot since Mirror Dungeon 1. Okay, secret boss before unhatched
애도의
embers.
시간이군.
Throwing me straight into Ricardo.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 이제
I'm not worried. I mean, this is like, it's technically optimal because getting a secret boss gift will make the rest of this run easier. It should help balance out the fact that I took how much coin power? 5 coin power and the base and final power. Yeah.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 겁나를 내게 바쳐주지.
There's no way these guys are surviving until the 3rd coins.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 이제 보자.
Alright, Ricardo, what have you got for me? 20 damage predicted on your counter
내가
when I'm
남는
Wrath Fatal? That's crazy. I can just ignore everything here.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡속일걸.
It did 12 damage to me.
여기
The hardest secret boss in some people's opinion. I mean, I know they're mostly talking about him on floor 15,
기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
but I can still strongly disagree.
이 전투에 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
Fairly sure I don't have to kill Burner here.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 이제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Yeah. Well, that will help out with our Unbrilliant Glory maxing, but I still need more skill 3s if I can. Like, okay, Embers is just in the shop. I guess I've bought almost every gift that can show up on this floor, so that's not actually that unlikely. Finally, another Gregor. Okay. Yeah. Spend the rest on enhancing. Do I still need to fuse? I could probably make, I guess, Do I have downpour? I do. I can make the tremor stone. I'll probably do that next floor, but first I will make red gossipium. Five more costs for that next floor. And now we win rate against the mermaids until 30 of them die.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 겁날 내게 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 하늘을 찔렀을
As long as I get one more skill replace, we should be able to get all 7 slots at skill 3 pretty easily. I do need to replace these skill 1s.
내게 바쳐주지. 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 여기가 어제보자
Why is that plus 6? Wait, like actually. Oh wait, no, it's the Ricardo gift, yeah. Forgot about
겁날
that.
내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 전투 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 전투 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐. 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 전투 어제보자.
What boss can even survive for me to get my plus coin boost? Like my final floor should be
내게 바쳐주지.
something that survives.
어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
I would also like to get damage, so maybe I'll do Railway 5
하늘을
on
찔렀을
the last floor,
뿐.
and then I'll do the 3 new packs for 12, 13, and 14.
하늘을
I
찔렀을
guess that could work.
하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Because I do want to try out the new
겁날
packs.
내게 바쳐주지. 전투 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Or I guess, actually, In-Corp is definitely the best pack for me to try it out. I can get 7 plus coin boost when I kill Nelly,
하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
or at least a lot, and then I can
하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
Unbrilliant against Kubo and Co.
여기가 어제보자 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
That's the plan for the rest of this run. Even more base power. So if I want to do the new packs, let's start with distortions. I'm a little worried about this one because of Cromer, but hopefully we're fine. I don't have Faith yet, so it's more possible for me to corrode now.
애도의 시간이군. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 흡속이군. 겁날 내게 바쳐주지. 흡속이군. 찔렀을 뿐.
There we go. And I think I have basically every useful gift. Maybe I get the rock. I guess this thing technically inflicts burn. And this doesn't exclude ego skills. Okay, so a lot of the things I normally skip because they don't do anything might actually do something. Burn, bleed, tremor, sinking, poise, charge, rupture, yes. 2 slash, 2 pierce, 2 blunt. I'm basically just missing fate, the bad ones, and some stones, so I can use the tremor stone. There's nothing else more important that I'm forgetting. Alright, can I handle Cromer?
애도의 시간이
That's the question. We'll start without using any egos and
겁나네.
just see if I need
내게
to.
바쳐주지. 여기가
38 rolling evade. With the less heads rolls, I could avoid staggering turn 1.
그놈은
that in
얼마나
mind.
비었겠나. 겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 엽석이군.
Oh, I don't have Tremor Barrier yet, we're so fine. I can actually stagger her. Oh, no, I'm paralyzed, but I will actually be paralyzed. The skill roll is pretty high. I think we're just going to do the unopposed angle for
겁나를
this.
내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 엽석이군. 여기가 엽석이군. 지금까지 배워왔던 것들과 비교하면 쉬웠어.
And since this is a longer fight, I'll go ahead and throw this out. Get that online.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 눈부시지 않고 두려워하지 않아.
Full heal because Gregor is a balanced ego gift. This guy might literally die in one turn.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 엽석이군. 여기가 엽석이군. 여기가
Here's the plus coin boost turn I was waiting
여기가
for.
엽석이군. 여기가 엽석이지. 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
We got 5, and now we send all these skill 3s at Heathcliff. Actually, I want to start with the Soul Limit, I think. It's much more fun.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지.
5 plus coin boost Soul Limit. How much damage do we get?
해도를
11,000, a respectable amount.
여기가 엽석이군. 여기가 어제 하나를 찔렀어.
So now we have Tremor Barrier. So this is the floor where things start to be difficult. Let's go to Dawn of Green. That's another new one. No hidden boss, unfortunate. Will I get the last skill replaced? No. And so I need the Birdstone, I think. That's the other keyword that Unbrilliant has. We got it. Let's throw in an attempt to get Faith now by fusing Tremor. That's fine as well. Dawn of Green. I think this is the hardest of the 3 new packs. It's still probably not that difficult, but the other ones are just really easy. Because they have counters, and then this 4-coin move is actually threatening.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지.
Use
눈부시지 않고
Unbrilliant turn
두려워하지. 고작 여기서 쓰러진다면 그놈 날 얼마나 비웃겠나. 겁나를 내게 바쳐주지.
Yeah, they have no stagger bar at all after Tremor Barrier.
어제부터 하늘을 찔렀어.
Well, I took so much coin power that they don't have much health. And also, I thought there would be 7 at once.
겁나를
This is probably
내게
fine.
바쳐주지. 여기가 어제부터 하늘을 찔렀어.
I did like 5 times as much damage as Ricardo's counter, by the way. Enemies.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 어제부터 하늘을 찔렀어. 여기가 어제부터 하늘을 찔렀어. 여기가 어제부터 하늘을 찔렀어. 여기가 엽석이군.
It's like I wanna throw out the Unbrilliant Glory, but they're just going to like die to the first hit, aren't they? 75 flash power. I think this is just going to
이 검은
maybe 2 hits. Oh, we actually got to the third. Okay. Like 1 large one left alive for the 3rd hit.
겁나를 내게 받쳐주지. 여기
Yeah, the lower max SP is probably the most annoying one.
여기가
It's not the worst one, because the worst one is just Tremor Barrier, in terms of how much it actually makes things harder.
여기가
But lower max SP is probably the least enjoyable.
여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 어제 보자. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
We got 3 plus coin boost. I feel like we have to throw this out again.
검나를 내게 받쳐주지. 이 검은 이 명예는
Only
이빨이
3 coins again, but I mean, there's our 50,000 damage achievement if we haven't gotten that already. What is that background sound? Growth resilient, keep the clashes low, give them more health so maybe I can actually reach the 4th coin. So we're looking for the last new pack. There it is. Any floor 14 secret bosses? No. Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong thing there. I didn't get a super shop? I guess it was 89%, okay. I did not realize that I didn't spend very much money. I get faith anyway, though. Thinking... Hey, we get our last skill replaced. The luck really turned around on that. We got Ricardo on floor 11, but have not gotten another secret boss. I'm not in a super shop for fusing. That's a little bit annoying. I think the only tier 4 I'm missing... I'll keep the 1 skill too, yeah. I wouldn't do another one if it showed up. I think I am missing only a single tier 4 gift, so I think I can just do this. And if I'm correct... No, there's still a tier 4 I'm missing. What is it? Oh, yeah, Glimpse and Thrill. Forgot about those. What does Pierced Memory even do? If I decide to use my Tap Ego, I think that thing is Pierce. You get to start with 2 slots in this fight, which is cool, and I don't know, possibly even unintended. But I don't expect it to get changed based on Portrait of a Certain Day.
검나를 내게 받쳐주지. 그리워할 수 없는 이 시대 꿈에 허명에 괜찮은
Okay, Ember's proc. The damage has ramped up. You just do nothing on turn 2? Okay, this is definitely the new easiest pack. I don't care what anyone says, this is easier than C.
내게 받쳐주지. 여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군.
At least for like solos. This is probably the easiest pack for solo now.
겁나를
I've
내게
played
바쳐주지.
very little full team Mirror Dungeon Extreme, so I can't like say for
Yeah.
sure if it's easier than C for that, but it probably is.
여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군.
Plus coin boost and stacking. Let's throw out this. Oh wait, attack weight manipulation time. Why do you go slot weight? We'll do that. And hope.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 흡속이군. 여기가
They actually got heads this time.
이 검은, 이 명예는, 이 영광은
They
이빨에
actually got to go to all four things.
여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군.
This is floor 14, so we're going to go to Incorp for floor 15 in hopes of actually landing a high damage on Brilliant Glory against 5 targets. Gird Resilient, keep them alive. There's Incorp, okay. Any floor 15 secret bosses? Any lay hangs to end the run? Yeah, this week I have a 4 coin skill 2. I guess last week I had a 5 coin skill 2, but I have a very fast animation on my skill 3. And it does a lot of damage.
지금까지
I
배워왔던
did
것들을
not get
비교하면
any secret boss,
쉬웠어.
unfortunate. Did I say 4 coin skill 2? I meant 4 coin skill 3. Does anything do anything? Tremor? This? Sure. Pick that up. Why not? Inflict more tremor. I'm not going to lose. I won't get the crazy high damage on Brilliant Glory, but the run will live. So I think Drill is the only tier 4 I'm missing. Might as well make it. 3, 2, 1. Double checking. Yeah, none left.
애도의 시간이군.
Let's see how Incorp goes. I'm definitely getting, like, killed turn 1. There's no avoiding that. Embers will be procced. Why do I roll 4 speed?
내가 남길 말이 있나?
I have 4 to 11. And this doesn't clash. And I assume the corrosion is still with us. I'm just gonna reset so I can go first. I got 4 speed again. It's a 1 in 64 for me to min roll my speed twice in a row. There we go.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지.
You might wonder why this even matters. It actually crits for Clear Mirror Calm Water.
고작 여기서 쓰러진다면 그만 날 얼마나 웃겠나.
And I have to figure out how to survive this. I think it's going to be... Oh, that can't clash. If she tails rolls, it works. I was hoping that would be able to clash. Okay, I took too much point out or something. Where's this terminator? Struggling. Okay, we're going to go for the unopposed route and see how it goes.
내게 받쳐주지.
Can Needle and Thread stagger Starbuck here?
에더를 피할 수가.
Or stagger Ahab, I mean that works too. That way I don't get hit by her next turn. Sure, we activate the Tico badge, but you know, we have that to revive. Oh, I pushed Ahab to next phase, that's right. That's not exactly good. I mean, one skill will stagger you, and then I can full heal, so it's just a question of if she heals me.
내게 받쳐주지.
Contaminated Needle and Thread gives them all bleed. It's a very underrated ego gift, because it's compared to the other Hell's Chicken gifts, I guess.
여기가 곱석이군.
Like when you control it. But yeah, I'll show it to you here. If I can find it in my gift list. It should be near the top, actually. Here. For the first skill, inflicts 1/3 of the damage dealt as bleed. So it's similar to this, except this one is half as damage. But that just lets you get up to the max Red Galcipium immediately. And Red Galcipium is also a pretty underrated gift. This is 15 offense and defense level down. Yeah, 1/3 of 6,000 is at least 99, I'm pretty sure. Queequeg is assist defense again? Why? Did I not break your shield last turn? I sent 2 skill 3s at you. The cycle's got all messed up on this fight. We might lose. I need to resist red and purple. Can I do that? Not any better than I currently am. Okay. Well, hope she tails rolls, I guess. And I just do this to full heal.
겁나. 내게 받쳐주지. 가엾고 슬픈
I can't evade because no one's attacking. I can't evade on Ahab.
에더를 피할 수가. 여기가 곱석이군.
If she gets enough tails rolls, I can take, but that's not enough tails rolls, I don't think. Yeah. Okay.
꿈속에서만 그리워하던.
But, like, this is definitely doable. I just need to have more Solemn Lament shots land on the Starbuck turn 1, I think, is the plan. Or actually, yeah, what if I did this turn? I can't have it hit all 3 of them, though. Let's see how this works. Instead of using Unbrilliant Glory, I'll try this out. If I don't reuse when they have evades. I was thinking, like, maybe if, like, half the shots land on Queequeg, it's good enough, but no, that plan won't work. So it is just this turn 1. Hope I'm faster. I'm not.
내게 받쳐주지.
will get this to work. It might take a little bit of resetting, but it will not be anywhere nearly as bad as last stream. If any of you were there. I would appreciate it if I stopped getting, like, the bottom 3 numbers on my speed roll here. There we go.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 눈부시지 않다 두려워하지 마. 아니, 고작 여기서 쓰러진다면 그놈이 날 얼마나 비웃겠니?
Still. I was thinking, like, maybe I try to clash something, but there's no way that the needle and thread solve limit is getting beaten.
해도를 펴올 수밖에. 여기가
Actually, maybe I try to evade on turn 2. I forgot that was an option. Because I get their sanity low. Yeah, with your assist defense again. How many coins would this have for 31 man in Scrabber? Is it enough? I don't know how this ego works. I mean, it would probably kill them. I need green and purple resist. That is not the choice, okay? Seems solid limit is just my best bet still. I'm doing that because that's the only way for me to be unopposed. I would have to, but yeah, I can evade with it instead if we don't get it this try. That's what I'll do.
겁나를 내게 바쳐주지. 하얗고 슬픈 아이. 해도를 펴올 수는.
I guess if I wait, I could kill Queequeg on turn 3 maybe. Then I can't get assist defended. That's the alternative strategy. But too many solid limit shots landed on Starbuck there. Okay, I have staggered to down 4. That works. We win. I have Ring Yisong and Butler fast passives to get the heads rolls. So that's how I'm getting all my heads rolls on solid limit. It's still lucky since my SP is still capped, but I'm not getting like crazy luck. It's just, you know, good luck. Wait, she's evading my slot 1. Oh no. We might have a slight problem if I can't break her evade. Okay, now we're fine. Maybe that's even optimal. I get more time for skill slots and coin power this way. So I think the idea is I do 6 skill 3s this turn and then 7 skill 3s next turn. And hopefully that like kills her exactly. I think that would be cool. $3,000 something damage each. Heads rolls. She will not be surviving all 7 next turn, but that's fine. Hopefully I get most of them still.
여기가 흡속이군. 겁나.
Should get like
내게
4 or
받쳐주지.
5.
여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이군. 여기가 흡속이지. 하늘을 찔렀을 때
Okay, 4. I will take the 4 coin power of Brilliant Glory. Let's see how much damage we can get this to do. I just have to trust that its natural attack weight gain will... How much
내가
attack
남길
weight do you
말이
gain? 3, and it gains 4. Yeah, it will work. But, like, just in case, I will make it target Gubo. It should end up hitting everyone, as long as I leave the slots untargeted, which I can do. Let's see it.
겁나.
This is what this whole run has been leading up to. It's not perfect. I could have more plus coin power, but I mean, that's a personal damage record for me, I think. I've never really done this sort of thing. 38,000.
이런 힘도 있으니까.
Just killed them. We love Mirror Dungeon.
이 칼날이 마침내 그놈의 검은 심장에도 박히게 된다면
And I barely
좋겠어.
used my evade. Relatively short stream. Turns out, I mean, 4 coin skill 3s are good for soloing. Fork found in kitchen or something. And that was with like 6 coin power, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4 brutality trials. This one was not a 2, so I had 5 coin power from brutality. And then of course the guaranteed 4 from extreme as well. Minus 71 Starlight, I had a few pack refreshes in there, but we're still well in the enough category. Thanks for showing up, everyone. I think next week I'll be doing a charge identity. If any of you have a charge ID in mind, you could tell me now. If not, I'll probably do Warp Ryoshu. I don't think I've done a Ryoshu solo in a while. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully. Goodbye, everyone.